Hey, what's going on, family? It's your sister Michelle here, dropping another important video. Hope you watch my other videos. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already done it, make sure you do it, okay? Old family members, come on in. New ones, come on in. You know I love you so much. Wishing you nothing but love and light on your beautiful journeys, okay? Here is something that came to me from somebody older than us, almost 90. I was talking about 90 on this channel. And I talked to her about what we're going through, narcissistic abuse, being the new supply, the old supply, and everything else. And she said something to me that I thought was very interesting. Are y'all ready? I was like, I told her in the past, narcissists have always looking for new supply. They're low down, they're dirty, they're always looking for new supply. And she said something to me. She said, why do you all call yourselves supply? Now, keep in mind, she's old school. She's like, why do all of the people on there call themselves supply? I said, well, because narcissists need new supply to make themselves feel better. They need new people. And she stopped me dead in my tracks. And she said, well, I don't know if the word supply. And I know we use this on this channel all the time. All channels use supply, 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 right? Because we know, we in our hearts know we supply them with something. But she made a good point. She said, how can you be a supply to something and that doesn't have any substance? And I said, what do you mean by that? She was like, well, when you talk about supplies, when you get ready to build a house, you buy supplies to build it. We know that. You need something to be done, you get certain supplies. You want your house clean, you get supplies to clean your house for a purpose and a reason. But if this person has no purpose or reasoning, they're not building anything because they're just low down individuals, then you're not a supply for an individual like that. You're just there as a means to an end. When you say supply, that means you have some kind of valuable asset to what needs to be built. And with people like that, you're not valuable asset to what they're building. Now, you might say, yes, it builds their ego, that builds all that. But like going back to what she said, you can't build up somebody and supply people to build something when there's no foundation there. That's like saying, okay, I'm ready to go buy a house. It's an empty plot. Ain't nothing but grass there. There's nothing there. Just like a narcissist. And I'm going to get these supplies to help build it. Well, you cannot build a house, even if you have all the supply you need in the world, if you're not equipped to build it. If you're not equipped to build something, you can have all the supply you need right there. But if you're not certified, if you're not capable of building something, the supply that you have there mean absolutely nothing. It's just sitting there. So stop calling yourself supply. And I said, Mom, that's just a term we use. She said, well, I'm just telling you how I feel, and I want you to say whatever you need to say to your friends. She said your friends, right? Your friends on YouTube. You're not a supply to a narcissist because they're not building anything. And any supply you bring, if they're not capable of building, those supplies mean nothing. Those supplies will sit there. Nobody will use them. It's just sitting there, right? I said, oh my God, that's so true. Now, I'm not saying that, of course, they do need supply because we do help build them up and everything else in between. But the bigger picture we need to look at is supplies for what? You're not building anything. You're not capable of loving. You're not capable of doing anything that's worth anything. There's no true foundation of building anything with a narcissistic individual. So are we supply or we means to an end? Because you cannot build anything. I don't care if you have 20 million supplies if you're not capable of building whatever that is. And that's the thing with a narcissistic individual, right? They're not capable of building anything with you. So you're not a supply. You're a means to an end. You are just there to make sure you're there just in case they think they can build something. But of course, they never do. So are we really supply with people like that? Or we means to an end? Just like any narcissistic individual, if you think about it, they are just happy to know that you're there. right? You're there. If they want to try to come back and build with you again, they can try to come get it. You're sitting on the sidelines. But even if they come pick up the supplies, they still can't build anything because they're not capable of doing it. We're not supply. We are means to an end. And the only thing that a narcissist thinks about when it comes to supply is what supplies them to make themselves feel better. But you're not capable of feeling better. You're not capable of being grand and wonderful. You're not capable of taking the gifts that you are given, people who supply you with things, and build a foundation with it. They never do this. No matter how much supply they have, they can't build nothing because they're not equipped to build. So are we really supply? Are we a narcissist supply, or are we just a means to an end? A means to a cycle? Because at the end of the day, you can't supply people like this with anything that's going to change anything. You can give them everything you got, and they still don't know how to sustain it. They still can't build it up. They still can't get past the first level, the foundation, the first ground level of what's going on. They never get past that. And if they do get a little bit past it, it never turns into a full-blown house or a building. So all the supply that you have means nothing if you are not equipped to build it. I'm just saying, something to think about. Are we supply or means to an end? You can supply people with money, but if they don't know what to do with it, they always fumble it. And narcissists always fumble us because we're not supply. We're just means to an end. I mean, it's something to think about. I'm just saying. I love y'all so much. Supply my ass. Can't supply a narcissist with nothing because they can't build shit. I said it. YouTube, don't block me. You're blessed, you're wonderful, and you're amazing. Something to think about, y'all.